Hello! If you've clicked on this video, chances are you saw the title and thought, oh, I do rather like the Hungry Games. What is this all about? Well, I'll tell you what this is all about. Basically, I took the first book from the Hunger Games series, put it through 4 different languages in Google Translate, and then back into English, which made it pretty much incomprehensible. So I thought it would be a fun exercise for us to read it together and laugh at how stupid it sounds. Today I am going to read to you the first chapter, or whatever I can fit into 10 minutes, because no one on YouTube has an attention span longer than that. Let's go! When I woke up in a cold bed on the other side, stretched out my fingers, looking primo hot, but only raw fabric mattress cover. He must have bad dreams and climbing with our mother. Of course, I did. Days of harvest. I'm leaning on the elbow. Even if the bedroom is light enough to see them. My younger sister, Prim. Even with a crack in the body of my mother. What is that doing there? And his face pressed against each other. Oven. Oven. It just says oven. There is no context, just oven. In the dream, my mother looks younger. Still worn, but did not fall. Prima faces fresh raindrops and beautiful primrose account. My mother was very beautiful once too. About. That is a great ending to a sentence. They told me, sitting knee primo, their safety, the ugliest cat in the world, that's friendly. Mash half of the nose and ear missing, eyes the colour of rotting pumpkins. Prim named him Buttercup, insisting that his coat to match the flower bright yellow muddy. Bright yellow muddy is my favourite muddy. Me that he hates me. Or at least. That's the whole sentence, or at least. I do not trust. Well, that's the next sentence, great. A few years ago, and I think he still remembers how I tried to drown him in a bucket when Prim she brought home. Well, I would hate you for doing that too, to be honest. Scrawny kitten, belly swollen worms, fleas crawling. The last thing I need is to feed another mouth. But first, begged and even cried so much, and I had to let him stay. You just had to, didn't you? Original fine. Original fine. My mother was born. Pests, and he's getting rid of mice. Even rats caught in some cases. Sometimes when you clean kill, I feed Buttercup insides. I feed Buttercup insides. Well, if that's not the healthiest thing for a cat, then I don't know what is. She hissed at me to stop. Visceral. Whole sentence, visceral. Not a whisper. That our love will never close. Turn the foot of the bed of my hunting boots. Soft leather and shaped legs. As opposed to unshaped legs. I pull the pants. Shirt. Tuck my long dark stripes hat. Grab a bag of food. In the table, a wooden bowl to protect it from hungry rats and cats are sitting in a lovely little goat cheese wrapped in basil leaves. Primo gift for my day of harvest. I put the cheese carefully in my pocket. Why do you put cheese in your pocket? Wouldn't that just go bad? That wouldn't be good, would it? I can't imagine that would be good. And I slip away. 12 of us, welding nickname. Usually teaming with miners on the morning shift at this time. Men and women with hunched shoulders, swollen joints, and many of them are trying to clear the coal dust and broken nails. The lines of his face fell. What a lovely sentence. But today the black cinder streets are empty. Squat grey houses, the shutter closes. He did not even take 2. Not even 2. I want to sleep, if you can. Okay. Our house is almost on the edge of the seam. I just need to get to the door on a dirty couch. That's my favourite mode of transport, a dirty couch. Faster than a speeding bullet, it's a dirty couch. Fantastic. Forest grass isolated, in fact, all 12 high fence with barbed wire circular. But because of the very lucky to get 2 or 3 hours of electricity night for. All the sense is being made in this video. Generally the touch. Nevertheless, I always take time to listen carefully to the buzz. The sense that the fence is active. Now, take it like a rock. Take it like a rock. Just do it. Dense shrub cover, and I stretched her legs. Stomach and pushes the slide. Softened over the years, another shortcoming of the fence there. But this one is close to home. Where I was almost in the forest. What? Okay. Wild forest trees and improve archery, record hollow shell. Charged or not, and a fence to keep eating the meat of 12 were successful. Inside the forest, they are free to move. And he is concerned, for example, poisonous snakes and rabid animals, and no real way to follow. But the theme of the food, that you know how to find it. Food has a theme, especially when it's in the forest. My father knew him before I— Who's him? Who is him? Who did your father know? Who did your father know? My father knew him before I fall to pieces by a mine tort. Okay, that does not help me in the slightest. Nothing. Not even buried. I was 11 years old then. 5 years later, you're 16. Math. I still wake up screaming at her to run. While in the forest, encroachment and poaching more severe punishment. People are more at risk if they were weapons. Okay. But many do not dare to take risks. Only a knife. Don't take a risk, just take a knife. It's much safer. My bow is rare, and my father and a few others, that's not what it says, that's just my own brain going through Google Translate. My bow is rare, and my father and a few others and I kept well hidden in the woods. Carefully wrapped in waterproof covers made. Of nothing, apparently, just made. My father, also money swelling sell well, but if— What? My father, also money swelling sell well, but if the authorities discovered that he was executed, public incitement to rebellion. So if he was executed, public incitement to rebellion would occur, because the authorities do not like it when her father is executed. Many peacekeepers. Out a few of us who hunt because they are hungry for fresh meat. In fact, many of our clients' theory— What is a theory? And why is at the end of this sentence? But the idea may be allowed to seek armed. Fall a few brave sneak forest harvesting apples. I love harvesting apples. But always before meadow. Did you know? It always has to be before meadow. If it's not before meadow, you're not going to get your harvesting apples, so just forget about it. Always close enough to run to the safety of District 12 if trouble were invited. Don't invite it then and you'll be fine. 12 area. It's a 2-word sentence right there. Fantastic. Here you can starve to death in safety, and I said— Sounds great, I love the idea of that. Then quickly glanced over his shoulder. Even here, even in the middle of nowhere, you're worried someone to eavesdrop. I think that was something another character was meant to be saying, and I was planning on doing voices for the characters, but there are no quotation marks in this, so I'm just going to have to guess. Even here, even in the middle of nowhere, you're worried someone to eavesdrop. When I was young, I was afraid of my mother's death, and the things I would want to blurt out Area 12. Was that her reply? I don't know. I should probably stop attempting to do voices, because I don't know when to do them. For those who run our country, and called Panem citizens from cities around the Capitol. Finally, I understand that this is our only lead to new problems. So I learned that silence and my indifference has a mask, so that no one can read my mind. I did. I wish my indifference had a mask. Quietly in school. Just politely say on the open market, discuss oven. Go on, discuss it. Black, and my most profitable industry. I'm a little more than a profitable industry, I guess. Even at home, and I was not comfortable, where I talk about difficult topics to avoid. Such provision or lack of food, or the Hunger Games. Oh my god, that's the title of the book. Oh my god, we've heard it, and we're only 4 pages in, and the first page was the title page. So, we're 3 pages in. Eyes can repeat my words. We would be where? The only person I could see myself in the woods. Waiting for him to do wind. Waiting for him to do wind. Waiting for him to do wind. Fantastic. Moving on. I feel relaxed the muscles in my face, and I hurried. I climbed the hills to us. Stone. Stone is the end of that sentence, and on that much sense-making note, the end of this video, because it's been probably more than 10 minutes, so you're probably bored. However, if you weren't too bored, feel free to subscribe to this channel, because I'll be making these videos every Wednesday. I know it is Saturday, but Saturday is the day I normally post my normal videos, so these will be on Wednesday. So if you subscribe, you'll get these videos every Wednesday, and my normal videos every Saturday, which I think are good, but you can be the judge of that, I don't mind. However, if you don't live in Australia, then Wednesday would become Tuesday night for most people, and Saturday would be Friday night for most people. So those are some times. Remember those. Also, I have a gaming channel if you're interested. It's HeyYoDamo Gaming, same as this username, but with gaming on the end. I know that's incredibly complex, but I believe in you. If you want to check that out, go for it. That's all I've got for this video. Please share it with your friends, because I said so, and if you liked it, please give it a thumb because I said so. And that's all the reason you need, really. I'll see you next time, and until then, have a beautiful existence. I appreciate your soul. Bye. I got a green screen. Just got it today, and I just wanted an excuse to use it, really.